I found a secret room in my house with a strange mirror that shows a different family. I'm Jack, 34 years old, and life's been tough lately. After my divorce, I struggled to keep it together financially, juggling 2 jobs just to stay afloat. My daughter, Emma, lives with her mom, but I get to see her every other weekend. Buying a house seemed like a far-off dream, but when I found this old Victorian for a ridiculously low price, I couldn't pass it up. The house had charm, despite its age and a few creaky floors. It felt like the perfect place to start over, maybe even have Emma stay over more often. Everything seemed fine until I found the hidden room in the basement. I discovered it while clearing out some old furniture. There was a slight draft coming from behind a bookshelf. Moving the dusty shelf aside revealed a narrow door, almost as if the house itself was hiding something. With a bit of effort, I pried it open, revealing a dark, narrow staircase leading down. Grabbing a flashlight, I descended the stairs, my footsteps echoing off the stone walls. At the bottom was a small, cold room with a damp, musty smell. But what caught my attention was an old, ornate mirror leaning against the far wall. Its frame was carved with unsettling, grotesque figures that seemed to twist in the flickering light. As I approached the mirror, I noticed something bizarre. Instead of my reflection, I saw a different family. A man, a woman, and 2 children, all dressed in old-fashioned clothing. They stood in a room that looked eerily similar to my basement. Their eyes were wide and vacant, and their expressions sent chills down my spine. Curiosity got the better of me. I reached out to touch the mirror, half expecting my hand to pass through. Instead, I felt something solid and cold: the woman's face. It was like touching a life-sized figurine, her skin cold and hard like porcelain. I quickly pulled my hand back, horrified. The figures in the mirror began to move, their eyes following me. The man stepped forward, raising his hand as if to press against the glass. I heard a faint, muffled whisper, my name being called over and over. The children's faces twisted into malevolent grins, their eyes black and soulless. Panicking, I stumbled back and fled the basement, slamming the hidden door shut behind me. I tried to convince myself it was just an elaborate prank or some sort of old art installation. But deep down, I knew it was something far more sinister. For days, I avoided the basement, but I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Strange things started happening around the house: doors creaking open on their own, cold drafts in the middle of the night, and whispering voices just on the edge of hearing. Tonight, it got worse. I woke up to the sound of knocking on my bedroom door. At first, I thought it was a dream, but then I heard it again, louder this time. They were calling my name. I grabbed my phone and checked the time: 3 a.m. I mustered the courage to approach the door. My hand trembled as I reached for the knob, but I stopped when I heard the voices. It was the family from the mirror. They were outside my door, their voices clear and filled with anger. "Jack, let us in," the man's voice was low and menacing. "We just want to play," the children's voices chimed in, sweet yet sinister. I backed away from the door, my heart pounding in my chest. The knocking grew louder, more frantic. The door rattled as if something was trying to break through. I'm writing this now because I don't know how much time I have left. They're not just in the mirror anymore. They've escaped, and they want something from me. The door won't hold much longer, and I can hear their twisted voices getting closer. If anyone finds this, please, don't come here. Don't make the same mistake I did. They're almost through the door now. I can hear the wood splintering, their voices growing louder and more frenzied. They keep shouting my name, and it won't be long before they break through. God help me, I don't know what they want, but I'm terrified to find out. If I don't make it, remember my story. Stay away from hidden rooms, and never, ever touch the mirror. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel for watching more interesting videos.